All right, here I am. It's me. It's me, AV8R, and I am prepping for my matchup with Rodion in week 3 of KFPL Season 2. Rodion is a great player who I've played before, I think in KFPL as well as some other circumstances, so I know I have my work cut out for me. And let's see, the main link for the tool, for the strike tool. Um, I am striking Warthog. He struck Hillen. All right. I will start by playing Razorhand. And we can go ahead and set up the match now, I guess. That'll be game. That's all correct. Sorry, I'm distracted here. They will start with Candleholder. Okay. This is an interesting matchup. Candleholder is a very interesting deck. Double Gambling Den seems to be main things it has going for it. All right. Here we go. Well, this is a pretty good starting hand, actually. Huh. Don't like to see the too much to protect that early. A little rough. draw back into it, but the Infernuses will almost certainly hit it. That's pretty scary. On the other hand, early Succubus is good for slowing down, so that's really rough. Could be worse. Start with getting a Toxin in play. This game is going to be all about tempo, based on my experience testing it. Both his gambling dens as well as my Soul Snatcher serve to make the game go real fast. There we have a discard of Infernus to archive it with Stirring Grave. 2 Stirring Graves. Wow. Right. We knock out Miasma Bomb with Toxin. That's actually pretty good. That's one of Rodion's tempo tools. So it is very nice to have that be gone early. I might end up discarding the Poison Wave here just so I don't kill my own Toxin. We'll see how that goes. The Succubus is also kind of important here because it slows his deck down a little bit, I hope. And we'll see, right? He hasn't drawn less because of it yet. He goes East and plays 2 cards, and I have Lights Out, which means I get to shove those cards back. That's pretty good for me. I know he has an Infernus in hand, though, which almost certainly means that I should not play the Too Much to Protect. I hate to chain myself with that, but the Succubus means I'm slowing him down too. So it's kind of a bad situation here because I'm playing the Lights Out, I'm discarding the Poison Wave, and playing Dodger and Mac. So could have gotten 2 more pips out of that turn if I'd made different choices. But I think this was the correct set of choices to make. And there I drew Lab Work, which is going to be nice because that means I can archive that Too Much to Protect for later. Which is pretty big for me here. Scrambling Storm, another good card for just slowing him down. He goes Dees again. Let's see if he pulls that archives. There's enough stuff. There's enough purgeable stuff in my archives that it's got to be tempting to use the Infernus now. But it looks like no. You get a Snudge 2 this time. Nudge is dangerous, but I don't. There's nothing here. Oh, the Infernus. Ugh. Yeah, I really want. I really want Snudge dead. Yeah. I kind of have to do this, I think. I really don't like this, but I think it's correct. Sludge Infernus is real bad. I just don't want to have to deal with it. If he leaves my Dees creatures on the board, then it'd be very tempting to go Dees to get 2 cards out and reap with 2. He can slow me down pretty hard with the Anguish, but I'm glad it's getting out early. New Frontiers here seems to be pretty much always a call into Shadows. But I was wrong. He chose Star Alliance. Maybe that means he has both Gambling Dens in hand. Because I think if you don't know where the Gambling Dens are, you kind of have to choose Shadows with New Frontiers. So he archives Garcia, which is also a good piece. But if he knows where the Gambling Dens are, or maybe he's just worried because I'm ahead at this moment, then Anthony's become the next important card. So training slows me down. He puts stuff on Anguish, which makes a lot of sense. All right, let's go Dees, because we can reap for 2 and play 2 cards. That's actually pretty good value here. He has no scaling Amber control other than Anthony. But Anthony doesn't punish in the way that a card like in the way that a card such as Too Much to Protect or Interdimensional Graft punish. I like this tempo. So let's keep it up. I'm on 6, he's on 0. That's a good place for me to be here. Like I said, this really is this game is very likely to come down to tempo, and as a result of that, the ability to be out ahead is really huge. And if I can get him to use stalls early, then that's even better for me because then they're kind of gone. The Stirring Graves seem to be pretty big because they bring back cards like Infernus. Having Radpenny in the discard is pretty good too. So Anguish fighting Succubus is really good value for him because it means he gets to draw more cards going forward, and it also means that he is stopping me from forging that key, which is understandably very important for him. And I don't really want to forge for 9 because that's a tempo hit for me. So a Stirring Grave for another Infernus. So I think he's setting up to be able to do an Infernus dump turn. Now he has Garcia in his archives, right? Yeah. So if I go Dees and control the weak him into Dees, or into Dees, he can drop the Infernuses. That's not good. If I send him into Star Alliance, he can drop the Garcia. If I send him into Shadows, he doesn't have a lot of good options to slow me down. He might dump a couple cards that he really wants to. The alternative is if I push him into Dees, then if I push him into Dees, then or into Star Alliance, then he ends up playing a couple of cards. He ends up probably taking Garcia, leaving his hand stuffed with Infernuses, which I can maybe pull out. So there's potentially some value there. But I think actually, just oddly, right? It is a weird choice, but I think the correct choice here is to push him into shadows. Because there's no TMTP or anything like that on his side. Yep, he does drop Gambling Den. I know he's excited about. You gotta be tempted to kill his own Dark Minion here, which would finish off my Shadow Self, but I don't know if it's worth it. The call he has to make. What are my odds here? 5 discards, a lot of logos. A lot of logos. I think I do it. Oh, Shaka, forgive me. Did not work out. Okay. Wow, he bursted a lot. Oh, Vault's Blessing, that's what did it. I actually can play my Control the Weak here. Or my Too Much to Protect, rather. For 2 value. That's actually pretty good. Okay, let's do it. He'll purge it. I know that he's going to purge it. I should have killed the Umbra Fiend first. That's a misplay on my part, but I can reap a bunch. That's pretty good. We'll get a kill on the Cut Purse. Doesn't matter much, but now he can still forge with the Gambling Den. And I got lucky. He did not hit the Gambling Den. I mean, that's a situation where I think he has to do it because I think you have to do it in that circumstance because you're thinking, okay, if I'm in his shoes, right? I have 5, I'm behind a key, but if I get the Gambling Den guess right, then I forge and I'm catching up. That's pretty good. But that's a very rough hit to go down to 3 again here. So, by the way, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I was wrong to use the Too Much to Protect there. Like, I definitely could have gone Dees, used Lash to force him up higher, and drop the Dust Imps out, and then plan on using Deal down to 5 the next turn, right? I mean, that could have been a better choice. So can't beat yourself up over those kind of things, but I think that was probably the better choice. Yeah, he can Infernus me for at least 4 pips here and remove some cards that he does not want to see on the cycle through. But I don't know that we're going to get to the cycle through because the Amber is flowing pretty freely here. And even if he gets rid of 4 pips and then steals 1, I'm still within Gambling Den distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And just less than 50% odds of hitting Logos. Just less than 50%. So do I take like a 40, let's say it's like a 48, I'm guessing like 48, 47% chance to get to Forge versus losing 2? I am not sure about that. Oh, a 3rd Infernus. Well, that I think takes away some of my incentive there. Hmm. And I think he ends up burning the Dark Minion here because it'd kill my Mac and my Shadow Self. That seems pretty good. And then he could use Umbraphine to kill Toxin, and that leaves him with a large, well, a 4-creature board, I suppose. So yeah, I'm down to 2 Amber, which is not great. But I don't think. Oh, he might end on 4 or 5 here, which would put him in strike distance for Gambling Den this time. Interesting. He purged. Yeah, he wanted to get rid of Pip, so he had to purge from his own pile to get the full value for Pip purging. Yeah, Dark Minion runs into something and finishes off the Mac and the Shadow Self, and then Umbraphine reaps. Oh, so he does leave me with 2 creatures there. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that there. Um, interesting that he leaves me. Did he draw? No, no draws. So he's going to get 2. Yeah, he's definitely going to get 2 there. And that's how you can start to manipulate stuff. And bad for me. Oh, but I can mess it up a little here. Yeah. So bad for me, a thing that is bad for me is that he's going to get to 6 and then he can kind of reap for 4. Um, hmm. What's the value play here? I definitely want to lash. And if I run Charette into something, then he kind of has the choice to either. So that's good for a couple of reasons. One, it just denies him the full reap out. And second, it probably means that he is going to use Gambling Den to go to 9 and Forge, which burns 3. It effectively burns the Amber off the Charette because he was going to Forge anyway. But he's trying to decide he can either not do Gambling Den in order to save 1 Amber, or he can do it and have paid 3 extra. Either way is pretty good for me. Oh wow, he chose not to do it. So, which again, that's a value of 1 Amber for probably not. I don't think it's worth it on the tempo side to have that result. So. Okay. My odds here 4, 6. Yeah, not worth it. All right. Now that is a nasty Star Alliance board, but there's not a lot I can do about it. So I'm going to go Logos to destroy my own creatures. Scrambler Storm. And do I keep the Escoterra? I guess I might as well. That'll come in handy on a library access turn. So there goes the Anthony. Now, if he has one more creature to play, Val goes live. Now I have a 4 out of 7 chance to hit, and I'll only lose 1 amber. So I think head with the actually. That's what's going to be the difference. Very tempting to go ahead and do the library access, especially because phase shift is down there somewhere. Lots of good news creature stuff here. Well, actually, the Titan mechanic there, which could mean torches, but good for me. So I could either um, control the weak, shove him in a shadow's turn. That from me. Um, or I can. Let's do 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He has 2 cards left. Either of them are gateway to that would be help him. So I think I'll do that. He'll steal. Um, now he could forge here because of that Titan mechanic. I'm gonna get 2 off the gambling den call. I probably should have covered up the Titan mechanic. Probably incorrect for. Yeah, Anthony get discarded. Oh, that's for a Stirring Grave, I think. Yep. And it's possible this game comes down to me. Yeah, so that was my part, gave him a key. That Titan mechanic. Um, not happy about that. I guess he's got to decide whether gateway try to deal. If he does not deal with my board, I can just out. Tough spot there. Like we're fights Dr. Escott. Using a second Inferno to fight Titan mechanic. Gets me back off of it. That's I think he has a Grim Reminder. That's one. So we're gonna see a Grim Reminder for I predict. So I know I have a Shadows card there, so but log up the hand. Logging is wrong here. Killing Val also good. Killing Anthony good. 6, but I'm sitting in. I'm sitting on 12. That's pretty good. Here. I have a guarantee. I think that's it. Unless I'm missing one. Get with. Oh, can get a steal? Might be able to get a steal. Might be able to get a steal off of damage from the Umbra. Yeah. And I can 7 with the gamble. He has a capture on that gets or +2. Probably gets me to it's coming. I only have 1 left. I have to go. You put damage on the Anguish. Yeah, of course. Forgot bonus. You're right. Right now, cost to 47. Shadows. I go to 6, but I don't 4. Now he has interesting to do with here. It's down to the wire. But I think Asma. I shouldn't have Asma. Cost me the gear because I think I have enough going that I just but no, I had to miasma. Yep, I had to miasma. Okay, I feel better. In peace, I wouldn't have to, but shadows, I had to. Otherwise, he could gambling. That's that's. I have to say, in testing, uh, played this particular matchup 7 times, and it out of those 7 times. Definitely right, but his stops, Ernest, English, Anthony Garcia is gone. Has one on back. He could that way steals one I don't get back. He had Miasma Bomb. Great a bunch. Very bad for me. Here it comes. Boss. Wow, that was crazy. First, I have to Raleigh. So I'm interested to see here which deck he goes with. So go first. And switching to exit. Oh, uh, um, yeah. So, um, interesting. There's so much control. It's very difficult. Probably my best shot is put up early. I have a shot. Bad. Bad, but I go with that failing. That turn. This is testing, so actually pretty. Wow. Okay. Not what I there. Not going to be able to kill this, but I kill the spears or Yeah, the kind of funny strategy that I have to do. 8 damage. So he's deciding now, okay, is it worth, and just guessing he right, so worth it, decides that it's not. Light of the art, getting his own ongoing. Definitely something I kill. So it's out. Great thing. Getting archives is going to. Green can do a trick here. Say, look, have these creatures. Uh, yeah. Don't. Where they games with silly prizes. I one fun trick here. I can, yep. I I can guess, but since it has much other stuff out, it actually is going to kill it. Green shark to uh, shark to what's left. Let's see. Dead here. I think I can kill the balls. The bigger threat here. We're on the second shark now. I don't really care about. That's a good situation. Sparta sword guy. Not shocking. Killing it would be nice. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay, let's our alliance. Trades. This is probably going to die here because I think it does so Sparta sword wipe effect. But we'll see what I can do. Not the only live pal. So the crazy part about this is Sparta sword wipe everything but Saurian, and then it has 3 harbingers. So 2. Part it. Parted it. Probably discarded it way back here. Yeah. Okay. So I had failed strike in my but case dropping a bunch of Saurian on the problem because that's not a problem he can solve with Sparta sword. It's a problem he can harbinger. Nothing is probably is not a deck that I just however, there's a case here for the hard guy set up. I mean, he has a nice Starlight there, so I could threaten it. In fact, I could wipe it. I don't want to beat it, but I like my Starlight too. Guess we'll just wrong, but Odoac twice, which and these cost year 20. Now, about this, drop a Harbinger and drop a Harbinger. I may have gotten the percent case here. Our line. Great card. It's a really hard. Fighter tank. Blog post today. 5 best cards in dark. And each of the houses, which they put E die in the number 2 slot and uh, logic. They don't have lay top 5. And yeah, good value. Faster you kill. The chance. If he hits the kill die, obviously. Capture capture net. Have it evaporate. Off the go. Killing. Kill. Kill the stuff. That was yeah. That's a pretty strong. Down, but I think get through. Sure, be nice. I had um, a way to evaporate. So I'm really possible back protect. That's full there. Check. I back in. Now, when fires the Harbinger, but let's see, 7 out of play. That means possibly I and seal 4. Bad. Obviously, part of him to Arian at Starlant's turn, that put him in a better position. Right, if he left all Arian stuff out, I'd be full of amber here. Extra. As it is, pops the Harbinger. Bad news. Doesn't pop the Harbinger. Yeah, because then bad. I can make him forge extra. Archives. That. So awesome, but um, sits on 6. Back. Got us wrapped. Let's get them. Okay, let's see. I will choose Saurian. Lives. Gallon. Viral. Daughter. That's not what I expected. I can't get Amber by killing back. Goddess wrap. Killing the back is a system type. I have leaves me on 5, not where I want. 5, 6 cards. I. Meanwhile, doesn't go to check. It's two. Harbinger. Wipe. A lot of things here, but I don't have any. Well, that's how I expected that. Close, actually, a lot closer than expected. Some. All right. Here we are. So he's back on candle. Okay, got it. Um. So that's interesting. A perm. That sounds fun. Like a lot of fun. Not as good as a spear, but very good. The other option would be a perm. Better. I should do that. Knit pom. I have a like that option. So a really key question in the game matchup, previous experience, uh, gambling shark. I have to that worked out. I would like it to. Tier 8. Make the neutron shark is a little early, but it would be useful. Oh, but I don't want shark to get. That would be bad. Kills. Yes. That makes bad. Okay. Wow. Kill. All right. Happen here. Exactly how. Oh, how it is going. Steel there. Shark. That right. I lose. So quad record. I'd likely good. Okay. Our quad record out. Flex. Capturing. Actually, I might do alive. That better actually. Very hard to write against a board deck. A deck. Want to target the pips, but at the same time, creature not have wipe. That is trouble. Now this deck does have Quintuple Flex, but that's not a total. It is actually against Crawley. Just Crawley has so, but since I have Pompatus, I'm going to have a lot more opportunity to shuffle values on the creature power. Star Alliance comes out now. This is all archives. Not seeing a gambling down. Chooses to kill Frayne with there. Val comes out. Derek off the Val. Okay. Okay, let's go logos. Get the guy out. Archive the grave for later. Reap Shark. Kill the Val first. Eric, burn the ward off of Pompatus because I'm out. I'm really not worried about Pompatus. Should I be? I don't think I'm in really shape with it. Obviously, Die and Shark are really high value here, and I want to protect them. Shark is good because artifact control. So I know his deck has things, a lot of things that, and by controlling it, I basically like kills Shark. That is sad. Not shocking at all. Tempting offer off of Pompatus. Don't get off of it. That's expect. Let's go Saurian. Archives, we'll do Phalanx Strike. Strike the hit competent. Strike to kill Zarek. Then Retort Gallon. I think I'll leave the slot open. I wish I had a Kirby, because I could Star Alliance City City. That would just be devastating. As it is, as good as I'll play Star Alliance and then have to back for. But one of the nice things, I can use Gray, archive a card, so that I keep the die adding cost. Anthony is all me. Also a big body, so Competence has to worry about any bodies. Starline Archives will play the Light of the Arctic. Spears over here. It's Ingram to Bruticon. Archive the Ator. So his key cost is currently 10 because of water core. So he'll get to 40 here. Probably should have archived the play. He really needs to do the furnaces now, or I'm going to get the deck. Not only do I deck, but yeah, I get to do a lot of things. But yeah, he wants Starlines. That's that. Here's probably for shadows. Yeah, that means not have the game yet. Rough spot. I mean, could burn a burn an Trigon or something, killing Spirit die. That's a lot of work, especially right before I flip deck. Why is he capturing onto the when bring back off? That doesn't seem. Maybe very possible. I think. Interesting. White's gray. White's one of the. Right. Let's go Saurian. Maybe he figures I'll kill the get Grim Finder value. That dead. Live. I wish he had more to capture. Back into the shark. Drop those guns now, which I would not. I wouldn't be surprised. Like I think it's ahead of key. Maybe think, okay, if I turn gas here, then that could help. But he knows I have a lot of stall. Run shark is a lot of stall. If he does drop both gambling here, then I'm going to get value off of both, at least one, possibly. He does get a steep off of Rad Penny. Because Whack is dead. That's nice for him. Okay, wow. There's value for him. And then go Logos. Kill the Trigon. And yeah, we're definitely inevitabilities this. Where he, I think, has a lot of weight to slow me down. A lot of weight. I would really like to save the interest in it. I'm not going to have it perfect. Getting it high on my priority list. Shark gets pushed. uh, Plus side, I can Oh, he's purging side. Okay. Gateway. See, Gateway is a card here. I have Gateway raw. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's harsh. Wow, so many creatures coming out. That is um that is a little scary. The archives does have one still. A little bit reticent, especially because I just don't have to. Sarian. First of all, get rid of cards. Okay, well it's cycling. Some cycling, I'll take it. Um, I do want to kill stuff here, so kill English. Snud. Kill this. Let's kill the Radpenny. Pretty much. Not going to have to. Right. That puts me on 9. Okay. I use city. Not do that. I don't think it matters. I really meant to not do that. Did I say not to? I said I wasn't going to hit it. Mind you, back and you said he wasn't going to do it. Did it. All you want. Huh. I wonder how much my volume gate has been clipping me here. Oh well. Tempting offer. Hmm. I wonder if he thought that worked differently. It definitely, yeah. Oh, That feels bad though. I hate to hear someone is having a problem because they didn't realize what the card would do. I don't think it mattered much in this situation. Um, but yeah, that is rough. I mean, I really just want to get to forging distance here because I guess then he has to use the miasma bomb. So and he can't purge my city state unless I draw it again. Whoa, bad luck there. Oh well. Um, yeah, going to 12 seems like a good play. So he can stall with Anthony. He can stall with Miasma Bomb. I think I'm out of distance for him to stall with Infernus anymore. So he's definitely running out of options, and that's that's good for me. Yep, that's a stall, all right. Oh boy. Um, let's go Sarian. Okay, being on 20 seems even better than being on 12. We'll see. He could have another stop. He could have the other Anthony here. He also has the miasma bomb. He can drag this out at least another turn, maybe two. It's even possible that he does something like a Val. I can imagine Val, Anthony, another creature, and then Stirring Grave to get back the other Anthony, and then he could drag it out 3 turns. Maybe he has the gateway now. Yeah. That's a good way to express your anger. And Countersuit is a fantastic card. Yep, there it is. GG. Infernus so good, but just not enough in this case. right, GG. That was a really good matchup. Hmm. Right. All right. Well, that's it. So, great game, Rodion. I'm going to stick around and chat with him for as long as he wants, but I'm going to stop recording here. So, if you watched, sorry I didn't talk the whole time, but gotta focus. Thanks for watching, and enjoy. Go out and enjoy some Keyforge. All right.